Hello and welcome one and all back to more Trails in the Sky. Last time we left off we were doing Monster Side Quest, and now we're going to take another break from that to do a regular side quest. Okay, so we are here to meet with one client for the Missing Lady side quest. And to find Renee, who is somewhere around here. Buy some time somehow, stall them. I've already taken action on my end. Excuse me. What is it? My time is... Oh wait, you're... Huh? Hey, you're Renee, right? Yes, that's Renee. You met her during our investigation at the academy. Hello, Renee. I didn't expect to meet you here. Even Chloe is here. Goodness. So, what are you doing here? It's a long story. I assume you saw our posting. Well, yeah, that's why we're here. Well, I'd like for you to handle this mission as quickly as possible. Will you accept it right now? Sounds pretty urgent. Let's get to it. You accept then. Oh, thank you. I'll explain the situation to the bracers. You go deal with the rest of them. As you wish, miss. Please take care of our mistress. Yes. Who was that exactly? I feel like I've missed something. A servant of the house like me. We are both charged with caring for the mistress. Charged with, Yes, I'm getting ahead of myself. Let me explain what's happened from the beginning. Please. Alright then, Estelle, you remember Felicity, yes? Felicity? Yeah, Actually, I think I know her if I saw her. We met during the investigation of the ghost story. Oh, what's Felicity done exactly? She ran away. Huh? Like I said, she ran away. Specifically from here at the Antaroys. She ran away from a restaurant. Why would she need to do that? I believe I understand what happened. It's what you call a dine and dash, no? That was you. That's what you do, you glutton. Why did she flee? I would like to ask her that myself. After all, today is the most auspicious day for our mistress. And what's that supposed to mean? Take a look over there at the corner. Hang on, that's the son of a certain Ebonian noble, yes. He has traveled far into what most Ebonians consider barbarian hinterland for a wedding conference with our mistress. Oh, okay, I see. A wedding? You mean like an arranged marriage? Felicity's being married off? Student she may be, but the mistress is 16. As a daughter of a noble house of the Ebonian Empire, it is shameful for her to have no proposals. Now, just a freaking second. There are kind of more important things than your family's high and mighty honor or whatever. Have you ever considered what she thinks? The proposal comes from a person of notable lineage and personal status. And if Lady Felicity meets them, I am sure she will find them compatible. That's still not the problem here. Man, I can kind of see why she fled at this point. So, to tell the truth, I think I'd try to flee from something like this myself. Don't think any of us can blame her. I just wish she'd thought about how this would get people other than herself wrapped up in the mess. You are, of course, entitled to your own opinions. I'll refrain from voicing my objections. What matters now is not debate over the merits of free love, but bringing back Mistress Felicity. Yeah, moral debates aside, her being out on her own, out of contact with everyone, isn't helping anybody, least of all her. Any idea where she would have gone to? Felicity's personality is such that she tends to go off as far as she can once she's committed to something. I suspect she might have gone quite some way at this point. Quite some way, huh? Other side of the city, maybe? She wouldn't go out onto the roads. Quite the opposite, in fact. We know that she's nowhere in town. In other words, she has taken to the roads by default on foot. What? But that's really dangerous right now with monsters the way they are. Ergo my request. Do you understand now how severe the situation is? Damn, say the first thing instead of distracting us with this wedding stuff. Any idea where the girl went? I'd like a vague direction at this point. The mistress said again and again she was returning to the academy. Beyond that, I fear I cannot help you. The Academy's Altorus Ruin, that'd be the west from here. Yeah, we should check the road to Ruin first. That's the plan. Okay, Renee, I still don't really like this, so we gotta find her. Anything else before we go? Yes. Given everything, may I ask you to convey a message to her? Sure, what's up? If you would, tell her you're such a coward, that's all. What? You really sure you want to deliver that? I am sure. Call it a calculated action. Fine, whatever. Let's just get this done. Yeah, fine. We're off then. Good luck to you then. Surprised Olivier kept his mouth shut considering he's a Bonian. Okay, so we're gonna have to walk all the way back over that way. All the way down West Bowes Highway again. Maybe I should have taken this one on when I was on my way to fight the monster. Considering the fact that we've already explored the West Bowes Highway and there's not going to be much out here besides for more monster attacks, like this one. I don't think you guys would mind if I cut the rest of this trip out, considering I'm going to try my best to skip most monster fights. Alright then, I'll see you all, and this is the monster fight. I think that's my time to cut. So after checking the pass, she was nowhere along the way, so now we are at the checkpoint. Hopefully she is here, or else there's probably a very happy monster right now who is eating her corpse. Probably one of those flying scorpion things. Nope, no one there, so let's check over here. There you are, you dumb bitch. Yeah, I'm glad I managed to get this far. But I can't stay here forever. I gotta figure out some way to get back to Jin SR. Ah, that's really Felicity. I'll admit, I didn't think she'd make it this far on her own. A Royal Academy student. I'm guessing that's the runaway we're looking for. Yeah. Oh, you are? Hi, it's been a while. I guess it has anyway. It's only hit me just now. Yes, hello, it has. Since we last met at the Academy, yes. Hello, Felicity. What, Chloe, you're here too? What on earth brings you all out here? If I can, I'd like to ask you something. We're dealing with an emergency and we'd like your cooperation. My cooperation? With what exactly? Well, it's not hard or anything. We just need you to come with us back to Bowes. Felicity? I knew it! Let me guess, you're Renee's lapdog. You're Renee's hired thugs now. Thugs, I kinda like to not be compared to surly guys with clubs, thanks. Yes, really. Now hang on, miss. Figured this at school would have taught this lesson. Bridges were sworn to neutrality in conflicts where no one's thugs and no one's operatives. Yes, I know what you are in theory. But trust me, I know how the world really works. Regardless of pretty words, you intend to drag me back by force, don't you? If you try to flee into a dangerous wilderness on your own, we may have to, yes. This ain't a barrel of laughs for us either. Please, just cooperate and come with us. Stay back, you. Any closer and I'll scream. Felicity, just calm down a second. It's okay, we're not going to do anything. Exactly how I was afraid this would go down. Get back off too, let me handle this. Okay, Felicity, listen. We are here to take you into protective custody, yes. And look, I can totally sympathize with you hating this arranged marriage thing. Well, certainly that's unforgivable in and of itself. The real problem though is Reina. Wait, I'm sorry, what do you mean? She betrayed me utterly. We were supposed to be making a little tourist trip out to Bowes, see the market, say hello to Mayor Maybell. I stopped by Bowes briefly before, but never had a chance to really see it. So you can imagine how excited I was to make the trip. And this, as we arrived, what did I find but an arranged marriage waiting for me like a snake pit? Rena had been deceiving me from the very start. Now I see, it sounds like you guys have had problems for a while. But look, doesn't that make it even more important to go back? You should meet Reina and tell her how you really feel. No, that's impossible. I never ever want to see Reina again. And not making much progress here. Hey, come on. How long are you gonna play around? She ain't gonna move violently. We're gonna have to be the bastards about this. I really would rather it not come to that. Give me just a bit longer here. I'm gonna try the hard sell. Okay, Felicity, you really want to go back to town? Absolutely not. As long as Raina and that arranged marriage are waiting for me, I never intend to set foot in Bos again. I see. Well, I have to say this then. You really are a coward, Felicity. A what? Did you just call me a coward? Yeah, I did. And how am I a coward? Explain yourself. Well, you've been listing off a whole bunch of reasons for a while now, but the real reason you don't want to go back is because you're scared of the marriage meeting, right? I'm not scared. Then why not just go back to Bos and confront it? You seem dead set on making the wedding meeting out to be purely Raina's fault, but looking at the facts, there's no way she did all this because she wanted to. Think about her position. This can't possibly be just her fault. Well, yet you're latching onto her as an excuse to keep running away. We all run into stuff we hate in life. You don't want to risk being forced into marriage. I don't want to drag you back to Bos for it. But if we all just try to run away from it, sooner or later it catches up to us. I think Raina knew you'd try to run from this. That's why she felt she had to lie. Yes, I know that. Okay, yes, you're entirely right. That's why I'm angry at Raina. Huh? Raina always spends so much time being nice to me, flattering me. But when it comes down to it, she couldn't be honest to me about this of all things. Aren't real friends supposed to trust one another? Well, Estelle, isn't that what friends are supposed to do? Answer me! Is this what I'm saying wrong? Felicity, you're being very, very extra right now. Calm down before the guards come. Oh, Felicity, wait a second. I'd like a second to, actually answer. Yeah, now I get it. You've got a lot more than an objection to an arranged marriage in this. Aren't you taking it out on the wrong person, though? You're right. Estelle isn't the one who needs my venom. I need to save my anger for Raina. Wait, so you'll come back with us? You're sure? Yes. I do feel more clear-headed now that I've managed to spit that all out. For now, let's head back to Bos. I need to let Raina know how much she hurt me. Thank goodness. I'm glad she listened it somewhat well at any rate. I do not think the need so pressing that we could not take a moment longer to rest should we need. No, I'm alright, and Estelle has a point. I can't just run from this. I need to confront what's being forced on me and let everyone know what I think. And that's the spirit. Sorry, I know I was kind of playing hardball there for a while. No, I should be the one to apologize. I know that you know the answer to that question already, Estelle. Let's be off then, everyone. After all, I need your escort on the way home. But of course, you are safe in our hands. Let's get this show on the road then. Please don't make me walk all the way back to Bos. Oh, thank God I don't have to walk all the way back to Bos. Mistress, I'm glad you are well. As am I. We've been waiting. Raina, let me be clear on one thing. I still haven't remotely forgiven you. Yes, I'm well aware. We can, however, discuss that later. Yeah, I suppose we can. This isn't something we can do in 5 or 10 minutes. Well then, lead the mistress to her seat. Of course. Mistress Felicity, please, this way. Alright. I'm sorry I put you guys through so much trouble. No, trust us. We understand. Good luck in there, okay? We'll see you back at school, Felicity. Yeah, sure. Yeah, see you there. Bye, everyone. You performed well, Bracers. In the place of my lord, allow me to offer our gratitude for your efforts. It may not be much, but this is a token of our thanks. Please take it. Thanks. Well, that's the job settled, for better or worse, but, Raina, are you okay? Your relationship with Felicity is kind of a mess. You know, a wreck. This is all for Felicity's sake. If it's the fault of we serve is to be hated by those we serve. Oh, Raina, haven't you ever considered that Felicity doesn't think that way? I don't understand what you mean. Felicity thought of you as a friend, okay? Like, it's really obvious. If you thought your role was to be hated, I think that's where you two slipped away from each other. Maybe it's a little big-headed of me to be saying all this, though. That was something worth thinking about. I believe Felicity and I will need to sit down and talk for a while after all. However, for now, feel part of me. Oh yeah, good luck. I'll see you at school too, Reina. Farewell. She kinda glitched out at the corner, but whatever. That's another tempest waiting to rage in a teapot. I kinda hope they can rebuild their friendship, but man, it is all rather dire, isn't it? I know how you feel, but this is as far as it goes for us. The rest has got to be up to them. So we finished that little side quest, which was honestly very little. And well, now we can go back to monster hunting. So we'll see you all next time as we go back to hunting monsters. The final monster at the Emerald Tower. Till next time, everybody.